King. Sir King. Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing? What's up, Cheryl? The spoiler, Burnett. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. We're gonna talk about some things real quick that I've seen that I want to discuss that I want to bring to your attention. Okay. So before we do that, please thumbs up the live. It'd be greatly appreciated if you do so. Cheryl, while we talk about, let's talk about the NBA real quick. I think they're doing everything and all they can to make sure Cooper Flag will, I guess, come out the gate with a good image. Because I honestly feel he's gonna struggle in the NBA. I just don't see that dominance. Now I haven't seen him play. I just see the highlights, so I haven't seen him play 1-on-1. But I feel like I just don't see that dominance. So we'll see. I wish him the best of luck, but I just don't. I just think there's gonna be a major transition period, and they're gonna do all that they can to make sure he is the new face of the league. To be honest, so Cooper Flag looks okay, not great. Yeah, and then he had another game last night where he had like better, but I just feel like we'll see, we'll see. I just think like there's certain skills, there's certain things you got to have amazing athleticism, superior shooting ability, a great dribbler. He's none of that. He's none of that. All he is just combined in one. Cheryl says, I'm impressed by Bronny. Well, Bronny got to understand that he could play on any, he could be, he like, Bronny could play in the league, right? He not going to be I don't think he'll ever be a starter, but he'll be a good bench personnel. But I think there's something going on with the Lakers, like them getting Luka while LeBron was there. Obviously, you got to prepare for the future, but as a superstar, that's kind of disrespectful. And then they're pretty much saying like, okay, we waiting for you to go away, right? So you got to ask yourself, would Bronny be in the league if he wasn't for his father? I don't know. I think you can put anybody at the end of the bench, to be honest, as long as they're a good practice player and not a distraction to the team. So we'll see. I mean, a lot. Let's be honest, Cheryl. A lot of that was given to him is because of his father. If he wasn't, if he wasn't the son of LeBron James, I don't think we would be talking about Bronny James. And that's no disrespect to LeBron James. It's just the honest truth. It's just the honest truth. You know what I mean? It's the sad honest truth. But hopefully he, uses the moment to become a player that can stay in the league. That's what it's time for LeBron to retire. I say yes or no. As long as you still selling, let me tell you something. The Lakers probably know information behind the scenes that he is planning to retire soon. But as long as you can sell out the arena, like LeBron don't show no signs of slowdown. You get what I'm saying? He can still dunk the ball. He can still dunk over people. When you have the inability to sell tickets and the team is suffering because of you, then that's when it's time for you to go. But I think the Lakers, he's such a polarizing figure on the court. You don't know. Like, you don't want to disrespect the man, but if you put him on the wrong team, he can hurt you. So let's just say, okay, they allow him to go, and he gets that itch and he wants to come back, and he go join. They say, oh, the Chicago Bulls or something like that. I don't think he any team that don't put him in a winning situation. But yeah, I don't know where LeBron would go. That would be of a good place for him. That could handle his ego. Like the places he's gone has already dealt with him. To be honest, I mean maybe you can say San Antonio, maybe a good fit, or let's say who else? Golden State. He needs to be on a team that got some firepower. He can't run the team by himself. To me, sometimes he don't care that much about losing. To be honest, I was shocked they let Dame go. They let Dame go because that wasn't working out. He could have shared the ball with Giannis. That was too much. Dame need the ball here, and they could not feed off each other. I rarely saw them do a pick and roll. I rarely saw that. So Dame and Giannis, that was they management knew they had to let that go. You just can't have two ball hogs and then can y'all hear me? Okay, y'all can hear me now. I said Giannis should go to New York, and I think that would be perfect because I mean not Giannis, Jalen Brunson will pass him the ball. You know what I mean? That's he needs to go somewhere where he could be given the ball. I don't think it's going to work, and I think those small market teams, they're like, all right, but you never know. Look at OKC, but OKC they had to look how long they had to build their team though, and look how many losses they took. So it's all about the people. I really in the philosophy that you get in place. So going to me at the gym. So like I told you, the whole gym closing down has really thrown me off. But I'm still trying to stay on my ish. So I went walking yesterday. I was walking at night. So when I'm walking at night, I have my light on. Man gonna tell me, "Oh, you blind to me." Now I think he was a little bit drunk because he was with his girlfriend. But I was like, "Is he testing me?" And I can tell a little bit off because I was like, "Okay, I said, my bad, my bad." I was always trying to start nothing with nobody, but people be trying to test you and stuff like that. So I was like, anyway. But I'll be walking at night because that walkway was dark, so I didn't know. But it was tons of people out just because the sun had set down or just what they call it set. Other thing, I was at that man I told you about. What's his name? He got a woman named Taylor or something. I don't know. He don't come tell me, oh, he got 6 kids and no, he got 3 daughters and you gotta make sure you take care of your body and when you get older and women gotta make sure they take care of their body because look what happens when they don't. I was like, child, I just kept laughing and laughing. But I really wanted to just focus on my workout. When I'm at the gym, I was like, don't bother me. I don't feel like being bothered. Like, really, I'm on that focus. Unless I know you and I ain't seen you in a minute, I ain't really trying to really talk to you at the gym and stuff like that. So, yeah. So that's pretty much the gym update. I'm going to try to go to the gym today and play some basketball and see how that goes. All right, so let's get into the news. Oh, last thing, this upcoming week is crypto week. So Bitcoin is at $118,000. Listen, y'all. Listen, prepare for a boom. I feel it's gonna be a boom because they're saying that they're gonna force Jerome Powell to retire. And when there's rumblings and rumors of that stuff, you better pay attention And that's the time people can make money because the whole reason why the, the economy is somewhat, I could say, you could say depressed a little bit, is because our interest rate is high. And Trump feels that we are inflicting our own pain because we're keeping the interest rates high when he feels that cut the interest rate will low, that will start the housing market to gear back up. That will start people to start buying even more because they'll have a lower interest rate. And on top of that, the U.S. could lessen the amount of interest it paying on the debt that he has, which Trump has a point. But the counter to that is that if you do that, they're saying inflation will surge back up, right? Which you will because what people will start buying again and all that stuff. Trump's answer to that is, well, we'll just raise again, and that's not good because you're just going to keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. But on that initial rise, you're going to see a lot of people make a lot of money. Just if that happens, if Jerome Powell resigns, child, because that means the person that Rump was going to put in is definitely going to cut that interest rate. And and Jerome Powell doesn't want to cut the interest rate until he sees, which is sad, y'all, which is effed up, until he sees that the labor market is getting weak, which means what? People have to lose their jobs. And I mean, that's the messed up part about that mandate, which is, the Fed is about getting towards its 2% its inflation rate and, you know, the the unemployment rate staying at a certain level. So when they see that they pose a role too, but now they're going based on the unemployment, and then they also say that tariffs, we really haven't seen the result of tariffs, so that's why he's not budging. So, but he's done everything to that man. Rump has done everything to that man to call that man dumb, stupid, too late, pal, inadequate, all that stuff to harass him. And I'm sure there's some harassment going on in the background to get him to do that. But I still don't think, even if they cut the interest rate, I still don't think that's going to get us out of that situation. Who knows? It may. I mean, is this all being caused because of high interest rates? I don't think so. I don't know. I think we were having these issues before, but we shall see. We shall see. But I'm just going to say a lot of people are going to make a lot of money because the market is going to just respond. It just responds to they want the interest rate cut, and if he cuts that full point, things are going to go bananas, like bananas. So just I'm telling y'all that because attention to that because that's the easy way to make money. Shit, you put $5 and whatever you put things with $5 in, it's going to go up astronomically. Now I'm going to say, is it going to drop back down? No, because why? People take profit. You got to understand the stock market. When you don't understand the stock market, be like, oh, why did it go down? I thought you said this was going to go up. Yeah, it went up, motherfucker. It went up. It ain't gonna go up forever. People gonna take their money. People take money. It's called taking profit. Taking profit. I remember the first time it was a company called Devon Oil. I said, "Oh, this is going up, great," and then it went down. And I was like, "Why the fuck is this going down? Everything was great." And then I had to learn and read that just because you ain't taking profit, that don't mean other people ain't taking profit. People got goals. People say, "Okay, if it reached $20, if it reached $35, if it reached $40, I'm taking my money and I'm going." A lot of neophytes, a lot of people who don't know what the hell they're doing in the market don't understand that. So when people see stuff get to a certain level, don't be greedy. Take your shit and run because we don't know what may happen. But and when they come back and say, "Oh, the interest rate cut causing inflation," what's going to happen? The price is going to go. The stock is going to go down. So I just share that with y'all. But Rob is really pushing for this because he wants to proclaim to get that deficit down. A major part of our deficit is the interest rate that we pay on the loans that we owe. So, and there's going to be a lot of that with that big beautiful bill because they raised the debt ceiling. So we shall see. Cheryl Burnett says nobody's buying houses when jobs are being taken away. Cheryl, but you know what the crazy is? Jobs are being taken away just not because of the interest rate being high. It's because these companies can feel that they can replace your job with AI. That's crazy. Like they can replace your like I have not heard one politician say, "Oh well, you cannot have a certain percentage of jobs taken because of AI." Da, da, da. It's just like they know what they're doing and they're doing it on purpose for what the sake of greed. It's not that they can't afford a human labor force. It's just that they want greed. But when does that greed get you to anarchy? That's the point they have to realize. When is that going to get you to anarchy? When that's going to get you to a place where people are robbing, stealing, killing, and all that? You understand? And then people going to start turning to the people who put the place. I briefly saw something that said that, oh, Elon, he said something like, if Elon knows that um, AI could be the demise of humankind, but he would want to be here to see it. I was like, what? Like, that's somebody who creates a Terminator and wants to see if the Terminator will respond to him or if it will kill him. Like y'all remember that Michael Myers movie? That man intentionally the most one of the most recent ones, the Halloween. That man, the Dr. Loomis, intentionally let Michael go, right? Knowing that he could kill, and then he wanted Michael to respond to him, and Michael wound up killing his ass. I was like, see, that's that selfish dumb shit that we talking about. What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you joining us today on Sunday. My word for the day for Sister Sunday is just like stop lying. I'm seeing so many people just lie for no damn reason. Like, you know what I mean? Like she was lying like Jay Wilson lying. Oh, I rarely eat fast food. He was just lying for no reason. Like I had somebody lie me the other day in the professional setting, took out of context what I said. And I was right there. They switched the words up. It said something I said. I said husband or boyfriend. She gonna turn around and say, "Ooh, husband or lover." So I was like, "Don't." I said if it blew it the way it was, I was like, "Don't do that," because that's not what I say. Lover is more salacious and inappropriate to say, but it didn't. But it gave me a lot of insight into her character. It gave me insight. Don't trust that witch because she is an inflame. I call them inflamers. They like to inflame the situation more than it has to be. So yeah, but all right. Regarding anywhere, oh, like I said, this week, upcoming week is crypto week, so you're gonna see a lot of stuff going on. It's pumping. It's pumping. $118. The last I checked was Bitcoin. So it's pumping. So we shall see. A lot of legislation is being moved. Listen, I honestly feel that the U.S. is purposely behind because a lot of these other countries they're already dealing with cryptocurrency. They're already using that in ways to um, make payments and stuff like that. I just think like the big boys at the top who've been at the top for so long don't want to give up that power because there is going to be a change in uh, you know the way things going because like I told you with Bitcoin, I bought a sliver of Bitcoin for about $50. $50, and I saw how long it took for the transaction to go through, and I saw how much it took just in the fees alone. I said, "Oh no!" I mean, I think they're gonna say Bitcoin is gonna be pegged to the gold. That's why it's gonna maintain its value. But I don't know. I don't know. I just think that you can't have something that slow. But anyway, let's move on. All right, we're gonna take a brief commercial break, and we're gonna go into some stuff that I've seen and heard, and we're just gonna talk about it for a little bit, and we're gonna think about it. If you want to, please send a gesture $sign so I can count. It'll be tremendously appreciated. All right, we'll be right back, child. Anyway, what's this clip? Let's see. He's just laughing at Brianna.
Bam, bam, bam. I don't know what she was thinking. I know what I wanna see. Bust that pussy.
Damn, what the fuck y'all looking at? Y'all supposed to be watching her motherfucking dance moves, not me. Shit.
Yeah, so let's get into it real quick. Where I want to start? They stole from me. They stole from me. And Urban came on my live, and he said this multiple times that yo, there's people that stole your whole damn format. And when Urban tells me things, I listen. And I'm humble. I'm like, StreamYard, it has great capabilities, and just because somebody's able to do something, don't mean they got it from me, right? Not discounting Urban, but I understand where he was coming from and stuff like that. Until what's up, Barry Addison? Until I was watching somebody broadcast, and I'm like, this motherfucker done stole my whole shit and stole my clip. Because I was paying attention to that person before. I wasn't an avid watching them. And they were doing nothing that they're doing now. I go over there, peek over there, see what's going on. That motherfucker done took my whole damn format. And no, I'm not talking about limit. But this, I was like, what? Dude done took my clips. Dude done set up here and tried to put them in, but no one could do it like the king. In the sense, I was like, wow. And they just hit me. And I was like, you know what? Urban was right. Urban was right that they set up there and just took my shit, my format, my style, the way I just do shit, my intellectual property, and input it into their damn lab. And some of the shit don't even go together. But I was like, what? I was like, wow, wow. I just couldn't believe it. Like, I mean, you could do what you do, but damn, I was like, wow. But I said, you know what? That's the secret sauce. Everybody been always stealing off of me. Everybody been, but I ain't never seen it that blatant. And when I saw that, I said, you know what? Urban is right. He like people, other people they studied you and they took your whole shit. And I'm like, motherfucker, I thought I was watching the Avatar Nation show. I sure hell did. And some of my same exact clips. And now y'all know how old my clips are. My clips are 4 years old, but they still hit today. And I'm like, what? Now all they clips not mine, but I'm like, wow. Because before they just had clips of themselves, just doing stupid stuff. But when I went over there, they had what I had. I was like, dang. I was like, wow. I know I keep repeating myself, but I'm still mystified at that. I'm very humble. I don't never take like, oh, I did that, you did that for me like that. I may say that, but I'm still like, okay, I still give people the benefit out. You may have come up with that on your own, and it's just maybe a similarity. You know what I'm saying? But that was going on over there on that platform. I'm not naming no names. I was like, wow, you just sit up here and just studied my ass. You studied my ass. You really did. You studied my ass and went to go get the clips that I used to put them in that. Because them clips are old. Ain't nobody even looking at them clips like that. Ain't nobody even looking. Them clips are old. Oh, them clips ain't even punching like that. So, but whatever. It's better to have a positive inspiration in a second than a negative inspiration. So, do what you do. That's what I just wanted to say. Damn, you know. Black, if you have good content, you slow down. But after listen, Black Strawberry Apple, you gotta understand it, and this is no disrespect. And you lead into a very good part of what I want, but didn't know if I want to talk about because I'm thinking about ramping up. And this is not Black Strawberry. This is not at you, but you don't understand what a content creator goes through. I slowed down for a multitude of reasons. I was getting harassed. Then I was sitting up here saying, why I'm doing this. Like I'm doing this because I enjoy it. Yes, I do this because I have people who follow my channel or who have spent years with me. Yes, but in terms of rising to the top, like you gotta understand Black Strawberry Apple. When numbers over here is, and they heard more money, more problems. Well, over here, more number, more problems. Right? You don't have to do nothing to nobody. And because if your numbers are high, they will start to try to hurt you and invade you and all that. And you gotta understand, is it worth it? And sometimes I had to step back and say, no, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. And then to be honest, people ain't giving like they used to. So you can like say, oh, okay, yeah, it's a good investment. All right, no, it's not. And actually, I'm thinking about raising my advertisement level too high because in the back end as a content creator, I have it moderate out of respect for my audience because I know as a person, if you're not on YouTube Premium or whatever it's called, you don't want to sit through a multitude of videos. But I'm starting to think like, I'm being considerate of the public, but I'm hurting myself in the end, and that may come across as callous and cold. But if you was in my shoes, you'd be like, "You stupid! You got an opportunity to make more revenue, and you not doing that because you want to be considerate of the audience that's not being. I wouldn't say y'all not being considerate of us, but there's an opportunity for us to make more money when we put the advertisement gear at high, and I don't have it at high because I'm being considerate of my audience and their enjoyment pleasure. But then I have to look at it like, yo, you missing out on a bag because of stuff you doing that people don't even know about. So that's a dilemma that I'm in. So to go back to your comment, Black Shark, I pulled back because of a multitude of factors. Like they want to sit up here. Look at Tommy. Not saying that Tommy got a whole issue. I'm just using him as an example in terms of more numbers, more problems. They ran up there and called that man John. I'm sure if people in the chat, he wouldn't have had an issue. More numbers, more problems. It's just I've been at the highest and the highest. And like I told you, I don't know if you were here the other night. I told you what I went through with stereo. I told you what I went through when I was at the highest. I had people trying to sit up there at court. They had it. I'm gonna put it out here. ODS, Pizarro, and Brianna had to sit up here and tag team me or trifecta team me and threaten people not to watch my lives or come over here where they were having fun because of what we were doing. Who wants to be part of that? That's not even called like that's not even called what I was doing called was fair competition. What they were doing was called illegal intimidation because they were so insecure that they said, "Oh, we got to take his numbers." That's crazy to me. Still to this day, I got a clip of ODS saying he will change his schedule to come to infiltrate, not infiltrate, but to mess up what we had going on. I got people following me from YouTube to stereo labeling me a pedophile and all this shit just to soil the image of me on a new application. So it's a lot of stuff you got to deal with that people don't take into consideration. They're just like, oh, he don't go live as much. You got to see why he don't go live as much. It's just like there's other things out there that's more peaceful, and then you got people saying shit to you about you, and you didn't even do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I just wanted to share with you brought that up, and I just wanted to share it with you the background information. That's all. Let me see what y'all said. Barry Addison says your content is very informative. I try to, and let me tell you something, Barry Addison. People have made money off of my content. Made money, tangible content, tangible money off of my content. So it's not like I'm saying shit and people ain't benefit off of it. Black Sherman Apple says, I think that you think too much. You should do what makes you happy. I don't think too much. I'm a very analytical person. I think my analysis of situations have helped me get out of and stay out of shit. Right? My name ain't in no shit. Like you have to be very analytical. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be one of the messy motherfuckers ever, and I was for entertainment purposes. So let me just. I know how to get traction. I just choose not to. I just choose not to because sometimes it ain't worth that attention that you're seeking. But I think my analysis of the situation, people always tell me, you know what, Sir King, you were right. You were absolutely right. You were absolutely right. So I think you have to be in the content creator chair. You have to be overthinking shit because you have to think at all angles people will come at you. It's different. Black Strawberry Apple. Once you're in my position, you'll totally understand. Sherman said, SK, is it true they got listen, Sherman, it's true. Tommy said they stopped calling him. And at first Tommy's story was, oh, they really like him and all this other stuff, and they told him, he just asked to get transferred out of that building that he was at. Then he stopped getting calls. And it's been 2 weeks since that school or that place called him back. The cleaning company called him back. But you gotta understand, Cheryl, Tommy is the creator of his own demise. He knew He says Castro did it. But I'm telling you, live in where he live in Arkansas. I mean, that's a small town. You know, like I tell people take for granted how small this world is and who's watching you. You don't know who's watching you. You don't know. The person across the street from Tommy may be watching him every motherfucking day. He will never know. Never know. Because he's got his face plastered on the damn screen, which is a choice. But yeah, he's not working out. But you know, he's okay. His daddy will take care of him, it seems. So we'll see. But yeah, that's unfortunate. But then he was around here driving drunk. So, you know, you give people ammunition to send to your employer when you start doing things that's against, you know, the law. Right? Because the first thing is, oh, your employer knew, and the last thing an employer wants in this day is to be a social media nightmare. You know, that's why Carnival did what it did to the black folks. And I'm black, so don't say, oh, he said black folks. I'm black. The black folks. Because that stuff was starting to go viral. So really, people started making Carnival seem like you know, like a ghetto ass cruise ship company, and that's not what they want. In case you didn't know, the owner of the Miami Heat is the owner of Carnival Cruise Line. You see what I'm saying? So you know they don't want that shit spilling over to the NBA. You know? So yeah. You used to do great content. So I ain't doing no great content no more. The shade of it all. The shade of it all. No one would dare tell me who to watch. Yeah, they do. They do. And they say they better not see you in their chat. And if they do, they will block you on site. I'm like, damn. Y'all really do that? And then let's talk Barry Addison. As a man, I'm at a disadvantage. So if a woman is over there in a woman content creators channel with her girlfriends, she gonna not gonna come over here because she enjoys chatting up with her girlfriends. Like they use all kind of tactics. That's why I hate when Pizarro says y'all male identified. How could you even utter those words when majority of the women are women identified over here? Because they want to be around women with women, you know, discussing women issues. That's weird to me. Um, what's up, Watanya Jones? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Gary Addison says I came here regularly. I just don't drop down. No, that's fine. And then also Black Strawberry Apple, you gotta understand. YT ain't got no medical. YT ain't got no dental. YT, you are on your motherfucking own. So YT is not loyal. Yo, can say in terms of and reimbursement, you know, so you can't take that risk on it. Okay, man, don't even think about it. So, yeah, and then also, uh, the world opened up. The world opened up. You gotta you just unless you got some mental issue or something and stay inside, or you scared of your neighbors. You gotta go outside. You got to. What's up, Bloop? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. All right, so let's get into it. So I also said that if y'all hear see more advertisement because you don't have YouTube Premium or YouTube Red or whatever that is, I'm sorry, but I gotta, you know, against that money. So you may see more ads. I was just somebody they are one of the premier content creators on here, and for all the ads they can put in, I say, you know what? Why I'm missing out on the bag? So I'm gonna do that too. That wasn't the sole catalyst. And this time when we don't know where the hell we're going in terms of a recession and all this, like I'm trying to get as much money as I can because I don't know what's gonna happen. Like it's scary out here. Like for real. It's for real. Like people get laid off. Like it's scary. Like if you these people are reason to fire you. Independence, insubordination, not getting along with people, please just don't get along. It is hard to get a job if you lose a job because right now everything is motherfucking automated. And don't put yourself in that situation if you don't have to. These kids who are graduating schools, who they used to be the cream of the crop, you know, they used to be because employers would go and get them immediately, deal with them because why they say, hey, I could do the jobs, right? And then also it's a tinge of unprofessionalism into the workplace too. Just don't, if you can, please don't put yourself in that predicament and stuff like that. And learn as many side hustles as you can. Learn as many side motherfucking hustles as you can. Because they're gonna try to wipe out Uber and Lyft. They get away to make that shit autonomous percent. I don't know. My sound again. I'm sorry, y'all. My sound's cracked because I keep hitting the damn port. My bad. Hold on. Let me refresh and come back. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate you. Thank you for Cosmic Girl drop down like a bolt. Boom, real sound. All right, we'll be right back.
Lying. Why you always lying?
That man done stole one of my clips. Stole that clip. Stole that clip. I said, what that doing over here? He done stole my clip. I said, what? That man done stole my clip. He done stole that clip I just played. I said, what? Oh, Lord. Is that Dimples? Your sound is garbage. Just like your damn avatar's garbage. Okay, damn. Tell that. Details. Dimples troll page. Barry Addison says, in the kitchen fixing breakfast for my grandkids. You got grandkids, y'all? All right, let's see. I was just saying to get as many hustles as you can. Please get as many hustles as you please. They said that the AI is helping people make money, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Hopefully y'all can hear. Let's get into it. They stole from me. I already talked about that. They stole from me. Stole my clip, all my shit, all that trying to steal the formula and when to input it and all that. Move around on. Now, Jay Wilson, who does that? Who does that, Jay Wilson? Jay Wilson went to some of their comedy show. Now, thank you for the person that sent that to me. If you hear this on the replay, because I'm not looking at his shit. I don't look at people's lives too closely. But this said he said he posted a picture on his community wall. Y'all go look at it now. Of him at a comedy show. And in the comedy show, he had a picture. No, he had a necklace on and a pendant. And I think that's what you call it. And in the pendant is a picture of him and Mark. I was like, I said no,
Something, 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 something just ain't right. It just ain't right.
I said, who do that? I said, who? That is some damn elementary school. I first been in love shit. Less we just met on the playground. Who do that? You a grown man, 55 years old, with a pendant of you and your man. I like your relatives should be ashamed because I'm trying to keep this so like respectful. Your mama and your daddy should be ashamed. Like that's what you should be wearing around your damn neck. Not nothing no mark. What are you trying to say to the people at the comedy show? I'm claimed, don't come to me. Was it a gay comedy show? Are you trying to tell the men's that you are taking? What are you, did y'all see that? Go to his community wall and see it. I was like, when they said that to me, I was like, see, you put Mark in the line of fire. You put Mark in the line of fire where he gonna get set up. Like I don't even think y'all together because I don't see why Mark would stay with you. Why are you doing that to that man? Why are you setting that man up for virtual harassment? You know how people are nosy. You know, are you trying to prove you got a man? Does Mark even know he around your neck? Like it's even stuff. Is Mark even with you? Like, are you doing that to get back at him because he broke up with you? What is really going on? Is that how you love people? To just sacrifice them for the YouTube content arena so you can have content? Because you know people done blown up. People got probably the people already went to Kinko's or FedEx and then blown up that damn thing to really see what he looked like so they could put him in a facial recognition machine to dox him. Like, do you care about Mark? Are you really that stupid? That is some 10-year-old shit. Yeah. Child, you can tell he ain't never been in love. I told you he was a traveling hoe. I told you he was a traveling hoe. He ain't never. This ain't Marcus your first love. No, he said the man that stuck his hand in his mouth in Chicago it was his first love. Anyway, oh Lord, child. I tell you, these people could be adults, but they just growing up children. That's all they are. Now, Barry Addison says he's 70 years old. Congratulations on making it to 70 and having grandkids and cooking for them. You're a good granddaddy. Cosmic Girl is laughing away. Black Strawberry is laughing away too. Cheryl Burnett says, child. It said, Cheryl said the mark looked like a damn head, like a damn basketball. Detail says, I am not Dimples. Excuse you. I've been here many times before. Paranoid much. Everyone isn't out to hate you, troll you. Well, fuck you too, bitch. I don't give a damn. You been here a bunch and you can keep disrespecting me. Okay. So ugly ass avatar. What the fuck is that? It look like poop. Looking like corroded poop that didn't flush all the way down in the toilet and came back up. Yeah, he's in love or just a child that acts. This is a child that acts like he's like, I ain't never seen a grown ass adult do that shit. Ooh, let me put you around my neck. All that saying is Black Strawberry Apple. He's taken, I guess. And don't ask him for nothing. Don't ask him for nothing. Don't ask him for no dick. Don't ask him for no booty or nothing. He's taking. I guess that's the only reason why you will put that. That's the listen. Imagine being out, right? And somebody find him attractive. That is an immediate sign. What we gonna look at you? We gonna look at your face and we gonna look at your upper body, right? Primarily when you are looking at someone. They're gonna look at that because it's huge as hell, look like a motherfucking tombstone. So they're gonna look at that and they're gonna see a man with another man, and they're gonna be like, oh, bye. And that is what Jay Wilson want because what he weak. He weak. He don't have no self control. So he's just trying to make sure he gonna have the bracelet or whatever it's called is dependent propeller or repellent on to let the people know that don't take me. He don't I'm not he's already taken. Child, I don't know. All right. What's up, Heavy Bear? Oh, my bad. What's up, Lottie Bear? Listen, no offense to you, but the only thing, you have YouTube Premium, so you're not even you're not even, and I wasn't calling you Heavy Bear to be slight. It's a person running around here with the name Heavy Bear, and that's the only kind of bear that I see running around here. But your name is Lonnie Bear, so hello, Lonnie Bear. How you doing? Thank you for coming. You have YouTube Premium, so yeah, you won't see the ads. So, child, but thank you for coming over. You better call that lady Heavy Bear. I saw Bear, I thought it was Heavy Bear. Anyway, all right, what else we want to talk about? So that's that. Jay, who does that? Now listen, this is scary, y'all. This is scary. So Jay, Tommy was on Jay Wilson Live, and he said, "I'ma call my daddy. I'ma call my daddy. I'm gonna talk to my daddy." Now, mind you, Tommy is on Jay Wilson's platform, and Jay Wilson said, "Who me?" I was like, I was like, I said,
Oh, hell no.
I said, no, he didn't. I say, Jay Wilson, no, you done set up here and believe this damn lie that you that boy daddy. I sure, if y'all was there, y'all know what I'm talking about. He's Thomas over there crying, so you talking about daddy. You talking about, and then Jay was gonna talk about who me. I was like, oh Lord. Now go over to Tommy live, and Tommy over there talking to his daddy, his real daddy. And daddy mad because Tommy didn't go to his birthday party. Tommy was, daddy, I ain't had no money. The air compressor broke. I ain't had no money. I ain't had no money, daddy. I ain't had no money. I ain't want nobody to know I had no money, dad. I was like, child. And then he said, I got to talk to my YouTube pappy. I was like, what? Now Jay Wilson is Tommy's YouTube pappy? Y'all taking on this stuff too much. Where Jay Wilson really think he the boy daddy, and Tommy got now call him his YouTube pappy. Oh my god! What did I tell y'all? What did I tell you about these terms of endearments that they're using for each other? Next is gonna be "I love you, daddy." I hope it don't come to that. I hope it don't come to that. But y'all, that's woo. And it's sad that Tommy be using his daddy for content. It is really sad. Oh, child. I think that boy wanted to know that his daddy loved him. It's a lot going on. He was over there thinking that his his daddy's wife, which is I guess would be Tommy's stepmother. He's Tommy worried that his biological father is taking more for his stepmama kids and all that other stuff. And Tommy's dad was like, you my son, you my son. You my son. I take care of them kids, but I ain't take care of you more. I took care of you more than any other, Tommy. I was like, child, this is a whole damn opera over here. So Tommy worried about the other kids he's not really biologically related to getting more love than, his daddy, and that's not the case. I was like, you gotta come bring this to you too. So that's the situation. It ain't really Castro. It's just that you use the Castro as a punching bag because there's some other stuff going on. So, but anyway, you said the time in Castro tobacco has really gotten tired. I'm over them. Yeah, they're gonna serve as a storyline a little bit longer. The Tommy and Castro situation has truly gotten tired. I'm over it. I agree. I agree. What's up? Enjoy life. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. All right, so I got a couple more minutes. I got to get to the gym. I got to ball up on these fools so I get my exercise. Next thing I'll say, Pizarro, sit your ass down. Sit down. It's just like Pizarro talking all that yakety yak, but you don't show nothing, and that's true. I show my leg at the gym. I show my shoes at the gym. Pizarro, you ain't showing nothing, and you talking big woolly shit. You talking about you like I run this, I run this. I'm relevant. I'm relevant. It's like, no, you're not really. It's just your place is a place where stuff could go down and there's limited repercussions. Like your page could get struck. There ain't no concern of you being demonetized because you ain't monetized because, you know, right? So you can let things go. It's like you ain't all that. So sit your ass down. You all talking about like big woody stuff and that's true. You don't show nothing about yourself. You don't show a damn thing. You don't even show where you at. You don't post no pictures. I think you posted one picture where you was at a damn casino or something. But that's it. But I'm tired of you. Sit down and shut up. And I think she purposely talks like that with something in her mouth. So like if you hear her in public, you won't recognize it's her. Because it ain't no way she's talking like a fat ass cow. Like for real. Like I think she like sucking on something, a straw or something to make her voice still seem that way. But she needs to shut up. Like you've been on here 5 years. People been over here dealing with your bullshit in your lives. I think it's about time you show them what your legs are like. If you know if you show anything, if Pizarro was to show a damn finger, they know that would not be what she look like. They can surmise that she a fat girl, big girl, or humongous girl. And that's why she don't want to show them. Now, moving on to Brianna. They said, I'm glad to hear this, and I'm sure somebody gonna provide me the clip. That girl herself said that she a squirter. And I ain't talking about no super soaker. You know what? I said, Brianna, why you lying? Why you sit up here and lying to the phone? You know you ain't no damn squirter. Because we know all that has to happen for even water to exit out your damn motherfucking body. See, what happened is Brianna been reading them damn sex novels again. And she done sit up here and got to one of them chapters that talk about that. So therefore she automatically puts herself and lives through that character that's actually happening. Girl, you need to shut up and stop all that lying. Oh, you a motherfucking squirter. Shit. That's the body, that's the fluids in the body trying to get the hell up out of there real quick. Like they trying to be a runner and a track star to get up out of there. Okay, that's what that is. Don't confuse that for what you think it is. Reading that sex novel. That's if anything. It's called P. It's called PP. Okay, that's what it is. It's called PP. Okay, with your lying ass. Like who the hell gonna make you squirt, girl? Anything that's squirting over there is what you taking from them kids and they motherfucking super soaker outside on a hot sunny day and squirting in with a super soaker. That's the only thing that's going on over there. You ain't sitting squirting a damn thing. Okay, do you do Charles? I will tell you one thing. You got a one vivid ass motherfucking imagination. Excuse my French this Sunday morning. That is what you got. You got imagination, girl. You've been reading sex novels. And like I said, you got to one of them chapters that talked about that. You put yourself, you live in what they say vicariously through that character. That's what's going on over there. Okay. That's what you got going on. But ain't happening. Squirting shit. Okay. What? It squirt and it hit the fat and it bounce right back. Come on now, Brianna. Stop lying, girl. Anyway, having fantasy. Stop watching porn. It's either that or porn, Brianna. Stop watching that. Okay. All right. Hold on. Line on line ass. What else I want to talk about? Talking about Tommy, YouTube Pappy, Jay Wilson. Okay. Tulsa, I peeked in over there. It didn't go too well. Somebody had a damn moo mask on, a cow mask on. So Tulsa's lingerie party didn't go too well, unfortunately. It was one of these. Yeah, unfortunately. They started giving away money just for if you popped up on the stage. But, try again. So, yeah. So, like I said, somebody popped up with a cow mask or moo mask and said, moo. I guess they were trying themselves. I don't know. And then YTC had a birthday. Happy birthday, YTC. All right. Other than that, anything else? Oh, Brian, man. Brian is one weird dude. Okay? That Negro is weird. He over there playing back Tommy's situation with his daddy behind some music. I don't know why, but Tommy, like that. Oh, that'd be weird. That'd be weird. I was like, okay, is this the artistic form? Because when he do his live, it's like different than when he over there on James Wilson. When he on James Wilson, thought he got some sense. When he do his, it's like that boy like crazy. You get in love with him, he might wake up one day and want to like scalp you or something. So I don't know. It's just like, ugh. I don't know. Oh, this is what I want to say. Woo! Dimples, details, rude ass. Dimples, it don't feel good, does it? So Dimples is out here asking for all of what's that man's name? Not Shamar. Is it Shamar? Shamar, is it Shamar's information? Asking for all of Shamar's information. And he's like, I don't like, and now she done fell out with the racists because the racists got Shamar information. So she out here cursing. Normally, Dimples be working with the racists to take down everybody. Now she's like, I'm coming for you, Shamar, because how dare you try to compromise my safety? And I'm like, wait a fucking minute. Is this the right channel? Is this the right channel? Is this the channel that sits up here and tries to dox everybody's job and where they live and who their sister is and all this stuff? But it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, huh? And I was like, I was expecting the approach to be a little bit different, Dimples. But now that you see how it feels to be terrorized, you got an issue with it, and now you coming after Shamar and all that. And I was like, look, I thought the shit would have caused you to stop and slow down. But apparently it hasn't. And you out here publicly demanding people's information. So can Shamar publicly demand and ask for? I was just saying that was some weird stuff. Really weird. Really, really, really weird. Really weird. Really all right. How you up here, known doctor, say you enjoy doing it, and then when somebody takes a turn at you, you think you innocent. It's a public offense to the point that you chew it out people who don't give you his. I was like, wow. Anyway. But yeah, so that's what's going down. Other than that, that's about it. That's about it. We shall see. Jay Wilson, take that ugly ass pendant off. Like you, no way. When I saw that, I said I could not believe that. And he's 55 years old doing that. Can y'all believe that? 55 years old wearing a picture of him and Mark around his motherfucking neck. That tell you something right there. Jay Wilson got caught on grind again. He done cheating again. He on booty.com. He on Jerry and Adam or whatever that shit called. Or definitely on Christian Mingle because he ain't acting like no motherfucking Christian. So I guess Martin said, you wear this shit around your neck anytime you go outside with your cheating ass. So everybody know that you are taken. There is no flirtation. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Child, Heavy Bear, I just call somebody your name over here. They can't. The person called, what's their name? Lori Bear? Yeah, Lori Bear. So Larry, I don't know if y'all related, but yeah, I accidentally called her you today. Heavy bear, but I hope you have a good day. That's it, y'all. That's pretty much my presentation. Oh, did I say presentation? No, I didn't. This is pretty much my broadcast. And people around here stealing my shit. But anyway, oh Lord, the TV talking. The TV tell me to shut up. Hold on, y'all. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. All right, let's turn on TV. All right. If you want to, feel free to send just your $sign circle account. I'm out of here. I'll maybe back later. But yeah, please don't wear no pendant of your lover. Oh, hey, what's up, Body Works? You what you said, Tommy and Castro or non-existent? I don't know why Jay Wilson is so obsessed. He's not obsessed. He's obsessed with that coin, Body Works. He's obsessed with that coin. I hope you're doing well. I was not ignoring you intentionally. So yeah, be the change you want to see in the world. I'll talk to y'all soon. We shall see as the day progress. What you mean? What in the world? What did I say? What did I say? But I was saying, yeah, but that pendant, he gotta wear that damn. Oh yeah, and who? Like I said, once again, I repeated myself, like Jay Wilson. Who do that? Who do that? Who wear? I'm just sorry, I'm just flabbergasted every time I think about that man running around in public spaces with a damn picture of him and his lover on. Like, who do that? Who do that? Like, who do that? Like, that's even worse than the motherfucking tattoo. Like, who do that? Like, what? I don't know. Anyway. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Hopefully, y'all been thoroughly entertained and educated. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all. Ciao. See y'all later. We got to end on the motherfucking outro. Oh, Lord have mercy. I need to get a Jay Wilson one. That's what I need to do. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Have a good one. I don't know what this. Oh, Lord. Which one? This one was Sunday. So here we go. Yeah, my man, that's talent. That's talent with his fat ass walking in IKEA. All right, take care, y'all. Bye.
Jesus is all I need to get by. Jesus is all I need to